Sharingan is an eye that is feared by nations. If you're lucky enough to be born in the Uchiha clan, well, you sure are gonna have an advantage above those who don't. For those who want a Sharingan without being an Uchiha clan, there is a way. It's a very painful one, but there is. Since the Sharingan is bloodline restricted, you gotta be born as an Uchiha or a Hokage if you wanna get one, or two, that depends on which one you get. And there is a chance that you are born with the Uchiha clan or the Hokage clan just as you spawn. If you don't, well, prepare for a hard time. So, you weren't born with a Sharingan, but you still want one? You gotta really want one because my god is it hard to do. There are two ways to get a Sharingan if you're not born as a Hokage nor a Uchiha. The first method is just killing rogue ninjas. The second one is by getting lab ninjas. The first one is really easy, let's say it like that. You just go on and kill ninjas until they drop the Sharingan. According to my calculations, it's a 0.2% chance of drop rate, so it really is a luck-based thing. As you can see from my footage, it's not really that easy to drop it. The second method is a bit more complicated than the first one since you need to have a lot of requirements. You need to have a lab-grown ninja, the living corpse reanimation jutsu, a sealing scroll, rank S, 500 ninjutsu, and 500 medical. Once you have all of that, go to the lab-grown ninja and use a jutsu on him, then leave and rejoin the world to receive your new body. Keep in mind that this resets your character, eyes, levels, jutsus, ranks, all of your character. If I'm not mistaken, the only thing that you keep after a reset is your tail beast and your items, so don't worry about that. Even though it requires all of that, it's still the best way to do it if you have a decent mob farm and some item farms to do the lab-grown ninja. I'll do a whole video about it later. As you can see, I was from the Puppet clan, now I am a Hokage, which is just perfect since he has the Sharingan we needed for the example. What I recommend you to do once you get it, or once you can do it, is remove your Sharingan so you don't lose it when reborn again and redo the whole process. Since you keep your inventory, you won't lose the implant. This way, you get a new power clan like I just got Joshin, the best clan in the mod in my opinion. Then implant your eyes again and now you have a Sharingan and other cool clan powers. Guess what? Apart from having all the trouble to get one, you still need to awaken it. Just wonderful. To awaken your Sharingan, you just need to kill mobs and there is a chance to unlock it. Killing people from the same clan gives you more chances to unlock it, as well as Uchihas, who also have a more natural chance to unlock it, so if you're an Uchiha, try killing another Uchihas and you should have it no problem. The pet method, if you're not in multiplayer or not born as an Uchiha or don't have friends with the same clan as you because you're lonely. The best way is the classic mob farm, which will also take a while. It's not that quick, but eventually you should get there. To progress in your Sharingan Tomoes, you need to keep killing mobs with the Sharingan activated. Each jutsu from the Sharingan needs to have a specific rank and a specific amount of Tomoes, so keep an eye for that. Get it? Okay, I won't do it again, I promise. Please don't leave. The thing is, to awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan, you need to see a team big attack while having the 3 Tomoe Sharingan active. The best way I found to get the Mangekyo Sharingan was just to summon a warden or put your teammates inside a mob farm and keep seeing they die until you decide to awaken your Mangekyo. Each Mangekyo Sharingan ability comes from each eye, like in the show. So for example, if you have Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan and only have your left eye, you will only be able to use Tsukuyomi. If you have only the right eye, you will only be able to use Amaterasu. If you have both eyes, you can use both jutsu. Please note that the Mangekyo Sharingan will degenerate very fast from the use of the jutsus and Susanoo. Use it very sparingly if you don't have the Eternal one. There are 5 types of Mangekyos in the game: Sasuke, Itachi's, Madara, Shisui, and Obito or Kakashi, it depends on how you see it. The Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan can be crafted by putting 4 Sharingan in a crafting table to craft the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. If you are in a single player world, this means you have to do more of that tedious grind you already did to get one. Well, now you gotta do it 2 to 3 times. Depends on how you get your Sharingan, since you can use your own eyes to do it as well. Uchiha gets 2 Sharingan at a time, and Hatake only gets 1. But essentially, you only need to craft 1 EMS, so it's safer than doing 2 actually. Thanks for thinking about it. In the multiplayer mode, trading with players is the best route to unlock the Sharingan. Just look out for people trying to steal your eyes, please. Which, by the way, you should join Naruto World server on Discord to play with some other shinobi. I'll try to pin it in the link comments since YouTube is really pissing me off not letting me put any type of links because it doesn't trust me. Back to the EMS, they don't change anything from their visuals yet. We already have some models and stuff. It's just not added yet. But it's still worth getting it so you don't lose your eyes. Now, the Rinnegan is one of the strongest dojutsu of the mod since it allows you to get 10 tails and do all sort of cool stuff. To obtain it, you just need to use the Natsuki essence, which you can get by going to the moon, which we will be covering in the Byakugan progression video. While having the Rinnegan, you will still be able to use the Sharingan moves and Susanoo, but no Mangekyo. If you just use the essence, you will lose the power to use Mangekyo powers apart from Susanoo. My tip is that when you get the essence to upgrade your eyes, don't just right click it. Remove one of your eyes and then use the essence. What you want to do next is see what eye gives you what ability. I like Obito Kamui Intangibility, which is my left eye ability, so I let the Rinnegan on the right eye, and now I use the essence. Now I got the Rinnegan on the right eye, and now I can use the Mangekyo Jutsu and all the Rinnegan powers since I implanted the Mangekyo Sharingan in my left eye. If I reverse the eyes, I can now use Kakashi Kamui Transportation Cut. And if you ever lose your Rinnegan or Sharingan, you can still have another one and do the essence without having to do all that grind. And I think that's it for now. Later.